Oh, okay. All right. So let's go to Coach Sean Manning from Flagstaff High School. Aaron just broke in and told me Coach Manning's on the line calling in. Coach Manning, good morning, sir.
Morning. How are you, Vince?
Hey, I'm great. I'm great. Thanks for calling in. Congratulations on the win the other night. And I just want to ask you, how did you just make that decision on coming down to play Camelback with literally 1 day's notice?
Actually, it was kind of a highly recommended by my athletic director, if you can believe it. She, went through a lot of work to try to scramble and get us a game, and kids were anxious to play. Coaches were ready. We prepared for, two teams, Peoria and then Mountain, Canyon View.
Okay.
And so preparing for two teams, then within a week or so, and then everything just kind of fell apart with the Peoria matchup, and Canyon View poised itself, and then that fell through, and she scrambled, worked real hard, went down, had a meeting with 4A, and on her way back to Flagstaff, received a phone call from Camelback. So somehow she put the word out there on the wire, and they were the first to respond, and we took a hard look at it. Thought that it would be a good matchup for us and them, and we kind of just made it happen. So I'm kind of fortunate for Jean Brandel to put that together for us, and she said it was a godsend, and I would happen to agree with that. So glad it happened.
Congrats on the win. And let's talk about that quarterback to receiver connection. Bodie Meyer, who was our player of the game, and Nick Morrow, that 6'8" wide receiver. I mean, these guys been playing together long. Tell us a little about the rapport. They connected on a few passes.
Yeah, they did. They've obviously came together as freshmen there at Flag High, and they've been good friends ever since. Dual sport athletes, just got a good bond, good friendship. Real fun, hard-hearted kids. The personalities are really coming out this year. I can see that. They're feeling good about where they're at, physically, emotionally, being back in school, happy to see their friends. And so just a lot of excitement between those two guys, and they're stirring the pot for sure. Expect to see a lot more good things out of them. Bodie did a really good job controlling the ball in that game. Didn't make any foolish mistakes. Tuck it and ran when he needed to. Threw it when it was available. And then Nick Morrow, what can you say about that kid, man? He's a monster, and that's why a lot of colleges are taking a hard look at him right now. And just a good kid, athletically, good family. He's got everything that I think a D1 program would like to have.
Joined by Flagstaff Eagles head football coach Sean Manning. His team is 1-0. Coach, let's also talk about the fact that you're going to be hitting the road quite a bit this season and facing teams. Is your team up to the challenge of all the travel and the demands of that? You guys seemed pretty on fire the other night.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad you brought that up. Yeah, I think that first road game out of the chute was definitely a test for us. It kind of sets the tempo, so to speak, when you are scheduled to have back-to-back away games, twice in your season. And so it was definitely a challenge for us to prepare for it on short notice, like we mentioned before, and then have to obviously go down and face that monster heat that you guys got down there. Watching guys with ice packs under their armpits and on the back of their neck at halftime, and they're just trying to chill down and stay focused and get back out there and roll for another half. It was tough. So, yeah, I think it kind of let us know where we're at physically, mentally, taking that on. And, the other two road games, won't be quite as treacherous. We have some in-season, or I should say region travel there. But, good test for us.
Awesome. Congratulations again, Coach. Coach Sean Manning, any other assistant coaches you wish to give a shout-out to? Obviously you can't do this alone, and I met a lot of great people the other night as part of your staff. So a couple of your guys you want to spotlight.
Well, yeah, let's begin with the eldest, Bob Overhart. He's our coach historian for Flag High football, 36 years, I believe, in Flag Middle School. Always highly involved in our program. I always appreciate very much speaking with him about the tradition and the history. That's what I'm trying to emulate, is to bring back the glory days, of the 80s. and they get those 4 straight championships and try to snag one of those at least. So shout out to Bob for sure. I brought in Coach Aguas, longtime friend, coach. We've been together for 13 years. He stepped aside for a couple of years, and now he's back with us when I took on the role here. Trust him a lot for OC and associate head coach. John Buckley, they're kind of attached at the hip there with Kevin. John comes from SoCal, a lot of experience, won a high level state championship over there in high school as a coach. Former NAU football player. Another NAU football player got on my staff is Andres Delgadillo. He's my new DC.
All right.
A local kid. So yeah, those guys are instrumental.
Great.
I got more time. I can tell you more about my
guys. Coach, unfortunately, we're on a hard break, but thank you so much. We're going to circle back with you. We have a feeling you guys are going to be in the conversation this season quite a bit, so we look forward to it. Thanks so much for an exciting, fun game the other night. Your kids are great. Your staff's great. Coach, have a great weekend, and we'll circle back soon.
Thank you, Vince. Go Eagles.
All right. Flagstaff Eagles head football coach Sean Manning here on the Varsity Sports Show. My mom gave us a call early on. Folks, when we come back, we are going to have